You know what's crazy is that everybody keeps hooting and hollering about, Martin Luther King. He fought for us to do us freedom stuff. And to be quite frank, listening to the 1619 Project book, listening to how people are talking nowadays, it's as if Martin Luther King and Malcolm X never existed, because we keep talking about something that they were fighting for, which was to be looked at not by the color of our skin, but by our actions. And then not just to be listened, just not to be listened to or heard, but to actually have action, actually have declarations made to where it's like we're all equal, actually equal, to where it's like, don't look at my skin color, look at my resume, judge me by my character, judge me by my actual skills that I displayed. And nowadays people are going back to a time where it's like, oh yeah, you should judge a black person less than an Asian, a white, or an Indian person, because past 400 years they haven't actually had a good chance. And that's wild to me. It's, how can you fight for actual equal rights when you're still reaching to a time that doesn't exist? Now people are saying, oh, we lynched in the 60s. That is true. I'm not negating that at all. I'm not negating what happened in the 1900s, stuff like that. But if you take a person from even the 1960s and you stick them into nowadays, they will have their heads explode. I'm done listening to 400 years of suppression, regression, demoralizing, treating us as animals. It did happen. Here's what's actually happening now. Black people are acting like animals, attacking other people. Our own race. We're shooting and killing each other. We are doing heinous acts to ourselves that people were doing to us back when slavery was. There are black people that grape other black people. That is something that we had to deal with and fight against when we did have slave owners that took our women and raped them in front of us, and then had offspring that were probably most likely killed and whatnot. So we look to the past, but we are not securing our future. We are not creating a society that we would even want to give a chance to, that we would even want to listen to, that we would even want to be a part of. I'm dumbfounded by the actions, and then how nobody else is, to any high level of degree. So that's something that I've been learning.